Okie
So
doke.
here, I'll say my little spiel again just for the video, since it was I was supposed to lead tonight. That I have no power, hence the mood lighting. So my co-star tonight, Bobbi Bernstein, is going to be leading the show with filling the hour with music, and I'm going to be reading a couple of my original Baba poems in between. So, want to take it away, Bobbi?
All right. Well, Jay Bob, everyone, great to see all of you. And I'm so glad to join Brandon. I guess Bob, you never know what to expect. But anyway, as Bob loves us to go with the flow, right? So I'm going to start off with a song that I wrote a little while back, and it's called You Inspire Me. Thought that I was a zero. You made me into a hero. It's really all the same, but now I'm beginning to enjoy this game. 1, 2, 3, and you inspire me to love this life I
That was great, Bobbi.
Some of my favorites.
The sound is really good too.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
glad.
it is.
I'm very glad. Oh, I see some friends of mine there. If you just if you decide to be seen, you can unclick the video, and you'll be seen. Ah, there's Kim. Woo! We've got Jeffrey. Where did you go? There's Jeff. There's Jeff there. My see friends, my new friends, and another Assisi friend, Anne. He's an old friend. Hi, Diana and Terry. Hey. Okay. So the next song was written in 1930, and it's so funny because as I was telling Brandon, it turns out that the songs that I pulled together most of them seem to be written in 1930, except for mine. But anyway, so this was written by Kogi Carmichael and Stuart Gorell, who apparently it was his one song wonder. He was a banker, and somehow wrote this iconic song, "Georgia on My Mind." So I changed one word in there and I call it "Baba on My Mind." So there we go. And please, I encourage you, even though we won't be able to hear you, I encourage you to sing along. Except for Betty, who was unmuted, right? Baba, Baba, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Baba on my mind. Baba, Baba, a song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. Baba, Baba, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Baba on my mind. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. Baba, Baba, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Baba on my mind, keeps Meher Baba, Baba on my mind. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Baba.
Awesome.
Thank you, thank you.
That's a great Baba song.
It is,
Only
isn't it?
one word. Oh my gosh, yeah. One
One-
word.
Yeah, 1930. It was 1930. And Ray Charles made this famous 30 years ago in 1960. Yeah. So anyway, some of you might not know that that Brandon is on battery. He's on batteries. Anyway, he can't play the keyboards tonight because of yeah, a bad storm from yesterday. So anyway, he's going to write. He's going to be reading some of his poetry. So take it away.
All right. Yeah, this is working out. I can listen to you all night. It's fun. All right, I'll read a couple originals. These are just little poems that Baba has me put down. I never thought of myself as a poet, but I feel lucky that I get to write for Baba. So here's one that came out just 2 days ago, maybe in the middle of the night. This one is called Till We Are One. When we are wed, I'll fix the crown of everything upon my head. But until then, I'll be no thing between the nil and heaven's yen. Till we are one, and how long, dear? I'll give up titles and not become. I'll pray to be dust at your feet till love does part this narrow sea. Till we are one. This is a special little poem, yeah, J Baba.
We always ask a poet to repeat. Would you say it again, Brian, please?
I would. Till we are one. When we are wed, I'll fix the crown of everything upon my head. But until then, I'll be no thing between the nil and heaven's yen. Till we are one, and how long, dear? I'll give up titles and not become. I'll pray to be dust at your feet till love does part this narrow sea.
Beautiful.
There's a word in there that I don't know, yen, which there's an old meaning, I think in Japan, that means desire or even craving. So that was to mean like, God's will, between the nothing and God's will. But I thought that was a fun little rhyme that they could in there. Okay, I'll do another one. We'll look through my. Okay, this one's a lot of fun. This one's a little bit longer, but this one's called Liquidation Sale, or liquidate in the one who can. Okay. I am having a liquidation sale and everything must go. But why should I sell to you? I have a wholesale buyer who has laid claim to every asset and liability on my books. If my goods were not spoken for, still I would not sell to you. For, like me, you are a merchant of the world. I know you have your own roster of goods to sell and how you struggle to move it. Oh, do not sell to these middle-class hucksters who think they gain by what you lose. Their coin only adds more weight to your pockets, and their golden bangles become chains around your heart. If you have played this game 1,000 times and, at the close of midnight, always seem to end with a few cards lingering in your hand, then seek the one who is prepared to buy all. Liquidate in the one who can. For his coin is love and his currency is liberation. And he is prepared, pen in hand, to write a note upon your heart, the sum of which is infinite.
Whoa.
It's liquidation sale. I thought that was in a very joyful mood, and I got to write that one, and just having fun with Baba.
One more time? One more time?
Yeah, definitely. There was a line in here. Oh, right. If you've played this game 1,000 times, at the close of midnight, always have a few cards lingering in your hand. Like, to me, that line is, you've reincarnated again and again. And Baba talked about, for many souls, there's a point in death when the karmic scales are almost balanced, but they just tip a little bit, like, oh, I want to be an astronaut. And then, boom, you have another 5 lives. And it's almost balanced. Oh, no. So if there's one card left in my hand, I'm not gonna be God realized. I'm gonna come back and be somebody. So, but I'll start from the top again. This is liquidation sale, or liquidate, and the one who can. I am having a liquidation sale and everything must go. But why should I sell to you? I have a wholesale buyer who has laid claim to every asset and liability on my books. If my goods were not spoken for, still, I would not sell to you. For, like me, you are a merchant of the world, and I know you have your own roster of goods to sell and how you struggle to move it. Oh, do not sell to these middle-class hucksters who think they will gain by what you lose. Their coin only adds more weight to your pockets, and their golden bangles become chains around your heart. If you have played this game 1,000 times, and at the close of midnight, always seem to end with a few cards lingering in your hand, then seek the one who is prepared to buy all. Liquidate in the one who can. For his coin is love and his currency is liberation. And he is prepared, pen in hand, to write a note upon your heart, the sum of which is infinite.
Love it. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so the next song is one of my own, Fish Out of Water, that I wrote. Well, Summer Turner wrote most of the words, and I wrote most of the music. Okay, so. Fish out of water. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I had to change the key here. Fish out of water, stay in my net. You're dying of thirst for the ocean, and yet you've been cast on the shore by the ebbing tide. And there for a lonely while you must abide. Fish out of water, play in my net. Let your heart be light, though the sun has set. As you wait out the dark, take the light I provide, and see that you're perfectly safe inside. I am your beloved, seeing you suffer in your world of dreams. I tell you with divine authority, nothing is as it seems. Fish out of water, lay in my net. Give up your resistance and try not to fret. In this waterless world, you can't see the guide. But know in your heart, I am by your side. Fish out of water, pray in my net. About all your struggles, have no regret. They're a labor of love, you need not hide. And here's one more secret I shall confide. You are my beloved, caught in the current of your love. fish out of water. Undoubtedly I am love, and I will always love you.
Wow. Wow. How profound. Ooh.
You say that one is a new one?
Oh no, that's been around for a while. That's on my second to last CD, Dance for Joy, and it was a collaboration with Summer Turner. We did three
Right.
songs together.
Mhm.
That's special.
Darwin Shaw's assistant in his later years.
Bobbi, I'm wondering, now I'm noticing maybe is it possible to turn the volume of your piano just a hair, just slightly down a little bit? I don't know if
Yeah.
anybody else is, okay, just a little bit. Okay, great.
Good, yeah. Okay, so the next song is by words by Ted Koehler and music by Harold Arlen, who actually I believe was one of the writers of Over the Rainbow. And it's originally called I've Got the World on a String, but I call it He's Got the World on a String. And I have had to change a few words around and make this work. This was written in 1932. So. He's got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow, got the string around his finger. What a world, what a life, he is love. He's got a song that he sings, he can make the rain go anytime he moves his finger. Lucky us, you me, can't you see he is love? Life is a beautiful thing, as long as he holds the string. We'd be silly so-and-sos if we should want to let go. He's got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow, got the string around his finger. What a world, what a life, he is love. Life is a beautiful thing, as long as he holds the string. We'd be silly so-and-sos if we should ever let go. He's got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow, got the string around his finger. What a world, what a life. Meher Baba is love. Thank you.
Dynamite. That was wonderful.
I gotta learn that one. That's great.
I first heard that Frank Sinatra singing that song. I just fell in love with it. So I have to give him credit for that part. It goes, what a world, what a life. That was his arrangement, or one of those people that arranged his music. So, Brendan, did you want to
Sure.
do?
Yeah. I'll do a funny one. This one's about craving or desires that Bob was weeding out of you, and it's a struggle. Sometimes you fail, and it's kind of a funny one about that. Well, is it funny? I think it's kind of funny. Okay, this one's called A Soul's Petition. Oh, wonderful cravings of this world, yes, you have won me over. I am yours. So where, darling, is my everlasting joy, the happiness promised to be mine? I have tuned out the voice of my own beloved master, who insists I know better, to chase your sweet song one last time. You called it the song to end all songs, to live in eternity's sunrise. My mission I will yet secure was hinted in your song. Did I not hear it? Scratch off that itch that binds, and bliss be yours evermore. While off went the itch, yet the song no more do I hear. In silence, oh heavens, I know. Yet again have I become your fool. In such a sublime deceiver have I placed my trust. And that's, the struggle, the soul struggling with Maya, struggling with illusion, with illusory, what's the word? Nothingness desires, that get in the way of, so I'll read it again because this is a short one. It's fun. A soul's petition, petitioning Maya, petitioning desire. Oh, wonderful cravings of this world, yes, you have won me over. I am yours. So where, darling, is my everlasting joy, the happiness promised to be mine? I have tuned out the voice of my own beloved master, who insists I know better, to chase your sweet song one last time. You called it the song to end all songs. To live in eternity sunrise, my mission I will yet secure, was hinted in your song. Did I not hear it? Scratch off that itch that binds, and bliss be yours evermore. Well, off went the itch, yet the song no more do I hear. In silence, oh heavens, I know. Yet again have I become your fool. In such a sublime deceiver have I placed my trust. And that's A Soul's Petition. A struggle, but to me, one's kind of funny. Like, what are you bothering petitioning Maya for? Okay, I'll do a short one, and then I'll do a little longer one, and we'll get back to music. This one's short and sweet. I forgot what I named it. I didn't put the title in my notes here, but it's Until You Be Drowned in Love. Here we go. Until you be drowned in love, just go on assuming you know nothing. No, not one thing. Not what is good, and certainly not what is right. If you be drowned in love, you lucky rascal, you will know there is nothing to know except to be drowned more and more in love's still ocean. I'll do that one again. Until you be drowned in love. Until you be drowned in love, just go on assuming you know nothing. No, not one thing, not what is good, and certainly not what is right. If you be drowned in love, you lucky rascal, you will know there is nothing to know except to be drowned more and more in love's still ocean. That one's close to my heart. That one's special to me. Okay, I'll do one more, a little longer, and we'll get back to the music. This one, Gabby, my fiance, we were flying back from Florida when I had this one, and I was kind of laughing to myself in the plane seat. And it's a story of Baba approaching me with a gun, a little pink gun of love, and he's saying, "Put everything in the bag." He's robbing you, right? He's just some guy in the street robbing you. Put everything you got in the bag. Good, the bad, whatever you got, put in the bag. So hope you enjoy this one. I'll just read this one once, but it's a little longer. This one's called In the Bag. You accost me in the street. You say, "Put it all in the bag." To accent your point is a pink revolver held gently but firmly in your hand, within which is loaded only bullets of your love that could compel me to welcome this wholesale robbery. But how can I take exception to you when I am rendered impotent by your presence? Under the spell of your eyes, I long only to empty my pockets into yours. Would that I could give you only my best, but what is most often found on my person? Nothing but junk and filth. Rarely do I place a gold coin in your hand, the pleasure of which is bright, but tarnished by debris and caked mud. Still, you only smile and say, in the bag. And so in the bag go I. O divine beloved, I, to my infinite chagrin, have naught to give you but spoiled potatoes. Never mind, you say, in the bag. Place all in my bag, all in my bag, all in my bag. So I surrender all to you in each moment, trusting in your promise that one day, when asked, I will have to give to my divine beloved nothing but garlands of 7 pearls. And that's in the bag, in the bag.
Wow. Thanks, Brandon. I want to say that for those of you who might have joined later, Brandon's had technical difficulties due to a storm. I laughed a little bit as I was singing He Can Make the Rain Go in the song that I sang previously. So Brandon is joining us by candlelight and batteries, and he's sharing with us his poetry instead of his music. So he's so talented, but you'll get a chance to hear hopefully in a month. Every month he does a concert, gives a concert. Okay, so my next song is a song that I know that people in Assisi heard a lot of, and Kim, my new friend Kim from has added a part to this song. I've started recording a new CD, and she so kindly came with me to the studio and added. So please, folks, just sing along with it. And yeah, this is called Just for Nothing. And any of the FCC folks who ends up in Myrtle Beach, I'm going to corral you to come in to the studio. Smile for nothing, the master told Balna to. Smile for nothing, it could really help you. And just for nothing, he said, remember me too. Then little can affect you, no more being blue. Smile for nothing, remember me for nothing. Smile for nothing throughout your day. Remember me for nothing to enliven work and play. Smile at life so those worries go away. No more gloom, your world feels bright and gay. Smile for nothing, remember me for nothing. Smile for nothing creates a yes over a no. Remember me for nothing means trying to let it go. Smile at passers-by, see no one as a foe. Happiness wins over every false woe. Smile for nothing, remember me for nothing. Do, 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 do. Remember me for nothing. Smile, smile, smile and relax, let it flow. Breathing it in from your head down to your toe. Remember me wholeheartedly, it really does you good. For in reality, there's only love under the hood. Smile for nothing, remember me for nothing. Smile for nothing, hey, good news. Remember me for nothing, goodbye blues. Smile for nothing, I buy it. Remember me for nothing. Bobber. Yeah, so what I wanted to say, I forgot to mention that this song was inspired by Balna II Conversations books. That's Balna II, a close disciple of Mayor Bobbi's, and he wrote some wonderful books with a lot of wisdom in it. So, and
Singing
you know,
that all day, all the time, Bobby. I've been singing that since I've gotten home.
that's great. You know, it really has helped me so much because if I get a little bit gloomy about anything or I start frowning, I remember smile for nothing. So, yeah, it's really, and you know, Darwin Shaw calls that causeless cheerfulness. You know, it helps. Anyway, oh, now here's a song from the 30s, 1933. I learned it in my jazz group. And it's by Earl Father Hines, who's a great pianist, one of the great piano players of all times in the 30s. Henry Wood wrote the words, and it's originally called Rosetta. And so now I've changed the words a little bit to make it a Baba song. So here we go. Oh, Baba, oh, my Baba. In my heart, dear, there's no one but you. You have shown me that you love me. Never leave me, for your love's always true. You said this whole life's a dream. I pray that you'll make my dream come true with you. Oh, Baba, oh, my Baba, please say I'll be always close to you. You said this whole life's a dream. I pray that you'll make my dreams come true with you. Oh, Baba, oh, my Baba, please say I'll be always close. I'll be always close. I'll be always close to you. Oh, yeah.
Great.
You
I
can
love
take
that song. That's great.
the word father and just say my father, or, you know, put in any word you want in there. But anyway, I could play this song night and day. It's so much fun. Hey,
I love how you
Alice.
smile.
This song just makes me smile.
I love that you smile when you play too. It's just such a happy presentation. Yeah.
Thank you. I love doing it. So how do you want to do this? Should I keep going, or do you have a
Yeah, you want to do
poem?
another song?
Yeah, I can do another
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
We're getting kind of close to them. This is a song that I wrote in 2020. It's called We Will Be All Right. These are the times that try men's souls, and women and children too. The chaos is taking its toll. Is there anything we can do? See if what I've heard in my heart rings true. Perhaps these beloved words apply to you. What a terrible and you will lift others too by the sight of your smiling face and joyous flight, helping others too. Yes, that's right. So hold on tight with all of your might, through day and through night, in His love and light. So hold on tight with all of your might, through day and through night, in His love and light. We will be all right. We will be all right. We will be all right. Jai Baba.
Powerful, Bobby. That's wonderful. Ooh.
That was one of my pandemic songs.
Yeah. You're usually so lighthearted. You're smiling.
Yeah,
Wow.
I feel like that's such a,
Of your smiling face and joyous flight. There's a little bit of smile in there.
I feel like it's such a Baba quality. Like even when the content's heavy, you know, it's still presented lightly. You know, that's how I feel with that song. It still feels light. Okay, well, I'll read a couple more here of mine. I promised Bobby I wouldn't read any of my heavier poems. I posted on some group because we have some maybe people that don't know Baba and what it means, spiritual master, with and what that can mean. But to me, even the heavy stuff is light when it comes to Baba. Even when he's working something heavy here, it's still light because Baba's doing it.
Sure.
So this one is called "My Hands Know Not But Binding." I wake to find myself trapped within a trap, in still another trap. This trap I come to find is the trap of traps that binds my soul's only desire. Here, there, I find release to once again be bound by the trap that held my trap. Where then may I exit this labyrinth of traps in your shadow's prison? My hands I tear asunder, they know not but binding, and beg you for your help. I'll repeat this one again. This is that my hands know not but binding. I wake to find myself trapped within a trap in still another trap. This trap I come to find is the trap of traps that binds my soul's only desire. Here, there, I find release to once again be bound by the trap that held my trap. Where then may I exit this labyrinth of traps in your shadow's prison? My hands I tear asunder, they know not but binding, and beg you for your help. That's my hands know not but binding. Special. And I'm going to read another one off my iPad here. This is a great one. And I feel, if not that anyone really interrogates me about Baba, but this would be a poem I'd read to them if anyone's like, what the heck, like, why, because what can I do? This one's called, What Now Can I Do? What now can I do? I am a fly lost in your ointment, hapless and stuck forevermore, to ooze my heart by long lover's torment. Where now can I go? I'm already aboard your train. Toward truth or hell, it matters not, for today the moth has found its flame. You have stolen me. I never felt it happening, but introductions had run scarce in what's my own soul's kidnapping. How could I protest? What would I could, it would be useless, for surely I belong to you as water will belong to wetness. I'll repeat that one again. This one's, what now can I do? What now can I do? I am a fly lost in your ointment, hapless and stuck forevermore, to ooze my heart by long lover's torment. Where now can I go? Already I'm aboard your train, toward truth or hell it matters not, for today the moth has found its flame. You have stolen me. I never felt it happening, but introductions had run scarce in what's my own soul's kidnapping. How could I protest? Would I could, it would be useless, for surely I belong to you as water will belong to wetness. What now can I do? What now can I do?
Wow. Hey, Brandon, I wanted
I'm
to
stuck.
hear, Brandon, I wanted to hear In the Bag again. Could you,
In the bag? Sure, I'll do in the
on a
bag.
lighter note?
Yeah, Let me, all my poems, I read them on my phone. They're all unorganized. Okay, I got it right here. Okay, I was telling you a story. I think everyone was here, but I was on a plane flying back, and just Bob and I were having fun on the plane together, writing this one. It's a story of you're walking down the street, and Bob shows up with his little pink gun and tells you to put everything in the bag. Okay, in the bag. You accost me in the street. You say, "Put it all in the bag." To accent your point is a pink revolver held gently but firmly in your hand, within which is loaded only bullets of your love that could compel me to welcome this wholesale robbery. But how can I take exception to you when I am rendered impotent by your presence? Under the spell of your eyes, I long only to empty my pockets into yours. Would that I could give you only my best, but what is most often found on my person? Nothing but junk and filth. Rarely do I place a gold coin in your hand, the pleasure of which is bright, but tarnished by debris and caked mud. Still, you only smile and say, "In the bag." And so in the bag go I. O divine beloved, I, to my infinite chagrin, have naught to give to you but spoiled potatoes. Never mind, you say, in the bag. Place all in my bag, all in my bag, all in my bag. So I surrender all to you in each moment, trusting in your promise that one day, when asked, I will have to give to my divine beloved nothing but garlands of 7 pearls. That's in the bag. We had fun writing that one.
I love that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
You want to take it away, Bobby?
okay. Well, I'll continue the light note, even though I do have some more serious ones. But anyway, this one is called Baba's Name, a Ditty, and I wrote this in 2016, and then I revised it a little in 2021, and it's always kind of felt like something's missing. And then as I'm working on this recording, I'm thinking I need some different rhythms, so I decided to try this out as a reggae beat, and it's a lot more fun. So here we go. It's called Baba's Name, a Ditty. The Mandali often told us, take Baba's name night and day. So breathe Baba in and out. First it's work, but soon it's play. Oh, Meher Baba, what more can I do? Repeating your name constantly will deepen my love for you. Ba 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 ba. Problems can feel overwhelming when we try to fight fire with fire. Remembering to take Meher Baba's name will free us from the muck and the mire. Oh, Meher Baba, what more can I do? Repeating your name constantly will deepen my love for you. Ba ba ba. ba ba ba. Our thoughts can make us crazy, quite glum or just plain mad. Saying his name over and over again brings relief from everything bad. Oh, Meher Baba, what more can I do? Repeating your name constantly will deepen my love for you. Ba 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 ba. Meher Baba compared this practice to wearing a mosquito net. Thoughts can buzz and buzz around us, but to our skin they cannot get. Oh, Meher Baba, what more can I do? Repeating your name constantly will deepen my love for you. Ba 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 ba. The more we say the name Baba, we then feel his love so strong. That's how he wakened up in our hearts, where he was sleeping all along. Ba 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 ba. Repeating your name constantly will deepen my love for you. Ba 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 ba.
Fun, fun.
Thank you.
Great.
That's so sweet. That's so sweet.
So, let's see how we're doing. So where we go from here? Do you want?
Want to do another one, and I'll do a couple
Oh,
poems and maybe one more song.
oh, we have a little time, maybe two.
Yeah.
Oh, if you got them, that's great.
They're double tonight.
Yeah.
So
That's true. Are you running?
cut it off and I'll do them another time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. You want to do one? You said you want to do one more, or
Well, let me do two more.
yeah.
You go ahead and
Oh, okay. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. All right. I'll do two more poems, then she'll do two more songs, and then we'll. Okay. So I'm going to read one. This one's called "When My Time Comes," and I like to say I talk about dying a lot in my poetry, and of course I always mean what Baba talked about, which is the real death, which is the death of the mind and the death of the false separate self, and not being suicidal, right? So I think a lot of people understand that, but I always feel like it's necessary to say, because whenever I talk about that, it's a really light, happy thing and not a dark, sad thing. Okay, this one's called "When My Time Comes." I want to die, really die, that I might at last, once and for all, become that which I always am. For this treasure, I will do whatever it takes to please you. How many lives is too many for the prize on the other side? I think often of the soul who commits themselves to ride to the very end of this cycle of creation. What greatness! I have not this greatness, for I want you every time I breathe. My lungs catch fire at every moment I am not dancing with you. But how much suffering is too much suffering for that which makes all pains and all fears as if they never happened? To endure 10,000 rounds with human birth is nothing once your grace descends, or we call it grace, but I know you are a man of business. The moment you decide I am of better use with you than not, I know my time has come. I'll read that one more time. When my time comes. I want to die, really die, that I might at the last, once and for all, become that which I always am. For this treasure, I will do whatever it takes to please you. How many lives is too many for the prize on the other side? I think often of the soul who commits themselves to ride to the very end of this cycle of creation. What greatness! I have not this greatness, for I want you every time I breathe. My lungs catch fire at every moment I am not dancing with you. But how much suffering is too much suffering for that which makes all pains and all fears as if they never happened? To endure 10,000 rounds of human birth is nothing once your grace descends. Or we call it grace, but I know you are a man of business. The moment you decide I am of better use with you than not, I will know my time has come. I love that. You're a man of business. Bobbi the businessman. I love Bobbi the hooligan, Bobbi the criminal, Bobbi the businessman, Bobbi the stockbroker.
He's the best,
I
the
just,
supreme.
yeah. I love his a story I read recently in Uruk. I always forget Uruk. Am I saying that right? In his book about Bobbi being the perfect money manager, economist, without thinking, just $300 there or 300 rupees there, and then it all worked. They're like, we're gonna go broke, and then it all works out. It's just cool. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. This one's kind of cute, and then we'll wrap it up with Bobbi. So this one's called Your Little Ones. I remember two of your children, Simon and Garfunkel, saying, quote, "Blessed are the illusion dwellers, and so blessed are we, the ones tasked with the unimaginable, a task the angels dread and put off, the tremendous suffering and privilege of showing you who in fact you are. You are the divine comedian giving the biggest job to the smallest shoulders. But you do not leave us to suffer alone, and in the end we cannot resent you, for it is you who suffer side by side with each of your little ones." I'll say that one again. This your little ones. There's a Simon Garfunkel song where they sing, "Blessed are the illusion dwellers," da, 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 a bunch of other things. I love Simon Garfunkel. Okay. I remember two of your children, Simon and Garfunkel, saying, quote, "Blessed are the illusion dwellers, and so blessed are we, the illusion dwellers, the ones tasked with the unimaginable, a task the angels dread and put off, the tremendous suffering and privilege of showing you who in fact you are. You are the divine comedian, giving the biggest job to the smallest shoulders, but you do not leave us to suffer alone, and in the end we cannot resent you, for it is you who suffer side by side with each of your little ones." And that's your little ones.
Oh,
So
wow.
always here. Even when it feels like he's not here, he's always here.
Yeah, that's great, Brandon. Wow.
About the good fortune of the rain coming and you're reading your poetry by candlelight.
Yeah, this is cute. This is fun.
Martha just made a comment. I don't know if you saw her comment, but she's waiting for your book to come out, your book of poetry.
Yeah, that might be something I have to do, right? Get it off my phone. It's just in all these little notes in my phone. Aw, Martha.
So I have a couple songs, and then I don't know. There was something you said, a new song you were going to sing a cappella. So why don't you end after I do my two songs?
Oh
And you
yeah.
end.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay. This is a song. It's just next in line. I've got a lot of different ones, but It's called "Never Give Up." So, and I wrote this in 2013. And please sing along with this. Like never give up, never give up. Like that kind. Never give up, never give up. Young and old, meek and bold, short and tall, big and small, rich and poor, less and more, loss and gain, even pleasure and pain. Mayor Bobbi says it's all the same. You calls it an illusion game. To most these opposites seem so true. Sometimes we're happy, too often we're blue. And suffering is made worse by the mind, which can be critical and very unkind. But never give up, never give up, never give up. No, 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 never give up. Good and bad, angry and glad, black and white, wrong and right, virtue and sin, lose and win, calm and strife, even death and life. Mayor Bobbi says it's all the same. He calls it an illusion game. Everything in the world seemed wrong. That's why I had to write this song. God must have heard my SOS when a voice came through this mental mess. It said, never give up, never give up, never give up, never give up, never give up. Mayor Bobbi says it's all the same. He calls it an illusion game. Mansions and jails, even females and males, old and new, even Muslim and Jew. Mayor Bobbi says it's all the same. He calls it an illusion game. So never give up, 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 bum, bum, never give up, bum, bum, never give up, bum, bum, never ever give up. Thank you, J. Bobbi. There was some theme, some similar theme in there from your poetry. A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot. Did you say that was an original or is that?
Yes, that's original.
Yeah. Yeah, that's sweet.
Love that. Love that. That's just great, Bobbi. Is it on one of your CDs?
Yeah, that's on Dance for Joy. I ended up choosing a few from that CD this time. The first one I did, and yeah, there's about 3 or 4. Yeah, Fish Out of Waters from that one.
I haven't heard that CD yet. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah, that one. That's the one that has that song "Behind Your Brown Eyes" is on there. But you might not have heard.
Yeah.
You might not have heard the whole thing. But anyway, this is the last one. I wanted to dedicate this to dear friends of mine's parents, Mary Biscup, and her husband is Joel Young, and his parents. I played this for them at the wedding, Mary's wedding, Mary and Joel, and that's their favorite song. And just want to send this out to Mary and Joel. I think they'll be probably listening to this on YouTube. This is all recorded. Okay. And this is by Arthur Johansson and John Burke. And 1936. Every time it rains, pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven? You'll find your fortune falling all over town. Be sure that your umbrella is upside down. Trade 'em for a package of sunshine and flowers. If you want the things you love, you must have showered. So when you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven. that rain theme again. Trading for a package of sunshine and flowers. If you want the things you love, you must have showers. So when you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me. Yeah. Jay Baba.
I just rediscovered that song like yesterday. That's so cool. You pulling that one up. What a
Wow,
great tune.
it
What a
is.
great tune.
A lot from the Great American Songbook, a lot of they use that sun, rain, clouds to about moods and the sun coming out eventually and just hanging in there and I love that. So
Like that line is so profound. If you want the things you love, you must have showers. You must go through suffering or purification to get to the beloved. I just all these little secrets just in the songs. I think that's makes them so great. Yeah. Well, okay. I'm going to do an acapella of a new song I wrote that I was going to play, but no piano. But I think it'll go okay without it. This is kind of a jazz waltz in a kind of a older style. Bobbi and I share so much of the similar like music loves. It's great to find a kindred soul in the Baba world. This one's called "I Belong to You." I belong to you truly, you belong to me too. Happy does my heart sing when I think of you. Soon the whole world will see what true love can do. Never in a year will I cease to think of you, dear. How the rainy days pass so swiftly and clear. I know the world will come to know a love so near. You will be one with me, one I will be with you. I'll forget all the world and love only you as you love me too. You belong to me truly, I belong to you more. Wherever can I go now when love's at my door? Soon the whole world will see what true love can do. And you can imagine the jazz waltz underneath, but it's good. Soon the whole world will see. Yeah. What's that?
So you do that next time at the
Yeah.
fourth day in August, and
Yeah.
that's a
with
with piano.
the piano. Yeah. Yeah.
This sounds so
That's you.
drums, piano, singing,
Oh.
nice poetry.
Yeah. Oh.
You two are
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
you are such troopers. You don't folks probably don't realize how they have just punted all the way along. Bobbi said, "Oh my goodness, he's got to get my songs together." And
Yeah, like 1 p.m. Like she was preparing to do like a half-hour set. I'm like, "Okay, Bobbi, can you do the whole thing?" I can't play. So thanks, Bobbi, for. What a blessing that you were tag teaming with me today, because this has never happened, and of course, it's when you're here to fill it in.
It was interesting timing. Very interesting.
Yeah. It was refreshing for me to just do poetry, not worry about piano. It's fun.
Wait till you hear him though. Whoa. If you haven't.
Oh,
Oh, thanks so much, you two. This has been just such a pleasure. It's been wonderful.
And it's great to see all of you here. And
yeah,
Susie,
you too. And
my CC friends, some Kim, and where's that other guy? That guy there. He disappeared.
Yes. I don't see him.
Hey,
Gabriella,
Gabriella.
Ah, what?
and my friend Alice, who's a yours.
That was wonderful. Both of you, wonderful.
You did beautifully. Yeah. What a treat.
oh, thanks everyone. Thanks for. I always forget to read the comments, but I remembered this time. Thank you, Martha and
Had
Diana
more
and everyone
time,
else.
that's what. You had more
Gabriella,
time
yeah,
to
right.
read them. I know.
yeah.
That was fabulous, Bobby. Just fabulous, always. I missed night and day. I thought you were going to do that.
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to.
I thought you at one point said night and day. Oh, that's so
Oh,
much
she
fun to
did.
play.
You did.
Yes,
You
she
said
did.
that like as a phrase, but yeah, I was like, and then
Fun
you
to
said it
play.
as like
It is
it's
fun to
night and
play.
day.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll just have to save that for
Next time.
next
You
time.
said I could play Rosetta night and day. Yeah, and
Oh.
I had the same time like, oh, that's a great Baba song. Next time.
I'll have to stay on longer if you hang out long. Maybe I can just play it for you if you want.
There's Kim Bingo. How do you know? Did she go?
No.
Kim, you still here?
Kim Bingo, did you
Yeah.
go? She left.
Oh.
Oh, she's a special friend. I'm sorry I missed her.
And it sounds like she's a special friend of Bobby's.
Yeah, we were in a CC together. A
Did she
bunch
go?
of
Oh, cool.
wonderful group of people, including Susie and Jeffrey Beadle, who I think left, and we had a great time. And I had some help. Like we went to the cave one day. It had been raining all week. It was muddy, and we were going downhill, and I was scared out of my mind. So a couple of really strong, two or three, helped me, including Kim.
Yes.
A lot right of that hill, so we got to be friends.
Yeah, that
I
was
think
great.
I still
Yeah,
have
Kim
her phone number. I should call. That was so great. Great story, Bobby.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, you two. It was wonderful hearing you play the piano, Bobby. And Brandon, thank you so much for your poetry. But I got so used to you playing your ukulele.
Well, see, I found a tiny little ukulele. I got it on Amazon, and I packed it in my luggage. And they had a piano there at the hotel, but it was extremely dysfunctional. It was totally. But I stopped a little of it. But yeah, you're used to hearing me on the uke. Yeah.
I know. So it's a pleasure to hear you play the piano. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Susie, how did you do with that hill going down the?
Oh, it was a challenge, you know. It was so steep and slippery and like, you know, I just had to go so slow and I was leaning on people. Well, the beautiful part is that we all helped each other, right?
That's
You know,
that.
the strong help the weak and the young help the old and the, you know, we all had our walking sticks and it was, you know, it was like a real odyssey, you know. It was a real odyssey and a true pilgrimage because we had to go through so many obstacles to get there.
Right.
So it was so symbolic, you know. It was fantastic.
True. That's
right?
true.
Yeah.
How many of us can say we have a group of Assisi friends? That's rare. I hope more and more, but wow, you shared that. That's pretty special.
So sweet.
It's a really magical place. You know, it's just beautiful. Yeah.
A lot of bonding happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Well,
A lot of community bonding.
International group, you know.
Mm.
And we had fun, you know, England and Germany and Scotland and Hawaii and just all over.
In India,
India,
in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Well, we we would recommend it to everyone, right, Bobby?
Yeah, and I think they're going to do another one. You know, they'll
Yeah.
do another few months.
I hope so, sure.
Yeah, what was nice, David Raffo, he organized tours, and you had monks, these wonderful, sweet Franciscans who were talking to us about the different places, and
Right.
you know, we were in good hands.
Yeah, we know everything about St. Francis, so if anyone has questions,
You're the experts. now.
Bobby will answer them.
Well,
Talk to
I gotta
you.
sign off real quick, but I just want to say, J Bob, I don't want to interrupt your day
Thank
too
you
much.
so much,
sign off.
Brandon.
Thank you
Brandon,
so much.
Brandon.
Thanks for
wonderful.
hanging. I'll
Oh,
see you guys soon somewhere.
can't wait for next time, next month.
Yeah,
Thank
Barbara.
you so much,
Hey,
Brandon.
Bob.
All right, I think at this point I'll stop the recording too.
Oh, yeah.